going to take a hell of a lot more than 2 or 3 years.
I got an argument with the head of the Department of Transportation, their state, and the chamber, and all this other stuff. If chamber's here, I apologize. So it's crazy, right? They want to spend $1 trillion on infrastructure growth for Charleston because we don't want to become the next Austin. Because Austin said, hey, let's stop building our infrastructure. Maybe the people will stop coming, right? And I had to stand up and be like, why are we solving this problem? Why are we not solving the future problem? Pass laws on driverless cars. Go to lobbyists. My 6-year-old, she'll never drive. Like, I honestly doubt, unless we're just doing it for fun, anyone under the age of 8 probably doesn't need to learn how to drive a car, especially if they live in a city, right?
She'll never take
so
right?
I think the most interesting part of this is I think almost anybody that's paying attention will agree to a lot of these technology advances. But like I referenced in my keynote earlier, in 1996 when I launched WineLibrary.com, I thought by the year 2000 everybody would come to my store and know the price of every product because they would be on a mobile device like they had in the UK, and people would shop in stores knowing all the prices of your products, and so you had to be a price leader or you were dead. The technology exists now. All of you can go into any store and actually know the price of every product, yet it's not what we do. So I think I fully agree with you in theory, but you know what's funny? I've been talking about driverless cars with Travis and Garrett when they invented Uber 6 years ago now, right? And I know then we would have said anybody under the age of 8 won't need a car. The problem is that fucker's 14 now, and they're gonna get a license in 24 months. I think the thing that's most interesting, I fully agree with that. I think the people that live in the future, myself included, that's all I do, we grossly underestimate how certain things, especially, and this is the big one, and this is why I'm bringing up VR, VR is going to be a real human change. Like Google Glass and all those other things struggled because of how we felt, right? Like online dating, if you look back to the conversations we had about that, it took a while before it became a social norm. Probably a decade longer than a lot of people that were in it early in the mid-90s. So I think the thought that it's cool, first of all, there's a lot of people, for example, if tomorrow Google and Apple and Facebook announced a 3-way company saying, here are driverless cars, we've got it, go buy them. A lot of us on stage, a lot of people in the audience, they would go and get it. We get on the list, right? There's a fuckload that wouldn't, right? There's a lot that wouldn't. And so for me, it's all about the scale.